Welcome to today's Alpha SC2 Team League game, and here we go with the semi-final. I know, not the semi-finals, it's the round of 8, but the semi-pro series, or semi-pro league. And as you might hear, my voice isn't really in the top shape today, so I might sound like a little boy screaming his heart out or whatever. But yeah, I'm trying my best, and it will most likely be just one series for today, because I don't want to ruin my whole voice all game long, and I'm going to keep the replays that I catch on the second PC for tomorrow or something else. So yeah, let's just hop right in. Wow, you can hear it already. It's I have to laugh about myself, it's ridiculous. So yeah, let's go. Bottom left hand corner, representing Advent, we have Ashbringer right here as the teal Protoss player. And yeah, double gas is already there. And this looks like gateway expansion has been this opening right there. Going over to the top right hand corner, representing Dark Oath, DasDuelon. And he most likely, yeah, he was going for hatchery first. Queen's been there at the same time. Kind of indicates that speed is on the way as well. He only mines with one worker at the gas at the moment, and this probe might actually go down. Oh, and then the Zerglings turn around. Okay, I was about to say the Zergling could turn around and try to catch it, but that was not going to happen. At least not for now. So yeah, the probe will return home safely. And then let's see what the tag paths will be. And it's the Robo first for Ashbringer, and he's adding the Twilight Council as well. So will it be Archons? Will it be Adept with Charge? Will it be Adept, maybe Zealot with Charge and Adepts with Resonating Glaives, I guess. And yeah, that should be the more likely version there, I guess. So yeah, third place on the way for DasDuelon. Another Queen coming in. And the first unit from the Robo will be an Immortal. So yeah, we have tier 2 actually starting already for DasDuelon. And yeah, then let's see. What else do we have? It's halfway done actually. We have some Zerglings out on the map. Ward off is finally complete, so no surprise here, I guess. And this looks like some sort of a gateway explosion here. 5 more gateways on the way. Zealot Charge on the way as well. And yeah, second Immortal coming up. But there's no War Prism yet, which is something he might consider going for, right? I think you're not building like 5 gateways at the same time to just pretend you're doing something, but yeah, and you also most likely won't be there just defending with it. Seems kind of unlikely to me. So yeah, there's the drop. War Prism is there, double model going over. First roaches are on the way for DasDuelon, or actually not the first ones, we have some already. I missed that on the production tab, but yeah, roach speed is on the way as well, and Zergling speed is through anyways. And there we have the walkout for Ashbringer, and he's going across the map with what seems like a decent army right there. A lot of zealots. Charge is finished, so they could wrap around everything kind of fast here. So let's see how that is going to work out. DasDuelon is actually pulling up some Evo Chambers. Was maybe expecting him to attack on the other side there. But yeah, you see 2 Immortals there and massive weapons here, and I think this already kind of tells us that the third base will be going down. I mean, he might not really walk up the ramp for now, but this base is going to die. I think there's no way around it. And yeah, down it goes. Which means that we have this DasDuelon down to 2 bases. And This actually is some sort of bad for his Zerg players, we all know that. He lost 6 drones as well. His army supply looks kind of equal to his opponent, but still, let's not forget about the fact that we have 2 immortals with the army there, and we have the War Prism, so... Oh boy, also he's splitting the queens with some of his zealots. That is actually a pretty good move, and as the zealots wrap around this and we have the immortals just trying to care about the queen, they take out the War Prism, but at what cost, guys? DasDuelon is pretty much under pressure here. The roaches are trying to do their best. Some zealots are coming in from the left hand side, or from the bottom left, let's say. And yeah, roaches are more or less caught right there. 2 models trying to just take them all out, and it looks like Ashbringer might have done it here, I guess. Also, some more workers going down. The zealots are collecting, obviously, and it looks like DasDuelon is going to be in a rough position here. I mean, his position is even more rough, I guess, than my voice actually is, and then let's see what he's going to do with it. I mean, there's no War Prism, so you could at least try and kill stuff here, but wow, it was a long time that he was under pressure here. Actually, Ashbringer has the worker lead now, and the next push is already knocking on the front door, I guess. We will have another weapon soon, and the number of roaches is at 10 now. We have 13 zealots coming in, or being there. As I guess, yeah, we're going to see some more, another weapon potentially. Oh, he's actually splitting up the forces, going to the main base with 4 of those zealots, and send the rest of it over to deal with the army. And yeah, this will be the queen down, this will be some more workers down, and I think DasDuelon is going to have to accept his face right there. Yeah, doesn't really look good, right? 6 workers going down already. And what is he going to focus? He's trying to focus the main base here. 3rd base is on the way again. It's halfway done for DasDuelon, but yeah, you know, he's down to 21 workers already. And yeah, he might be able to defend now, but this is actually the spot you don't want to be in. We have another model coming out, some sentries being there for Ashbringer, and yeah, the Overseer sees everything, but it wasn't really contested beforehand, so let's see. And oh boy, it was cancelled or it was taken out? I actually didn't see. Oh yeah, and 1 Ravager trying to take down the War Prism. Nice move there. Nice try. Better luck next time, I guess. I mean, back in Warcraft 3, where we would have some sort of critical damage stuff, maybe the Ravager would have just gone for a critical hit there and the War Prism would just explode instantly. Maybe if it was a Blade Master, but not today, not as a Ravager, not with this single bile there. And yeah, you see Templar's Archive on the way as well, so Ashbringer sooner or later will have Templars and or Archons with the army. And he's already moving out again. There's no... Oh, there is a War Prism actually, where is it? Okay, it's on the other side still with the Zealots. So yeah, let's see what they're going to do. He's actually not building any observers for now, so he doesn't really care about the creep and he doesn't really care about being seen here, because I think he kind of can imagine his position. And yeah, the Zealots will connect, force fields will be there. They actually aren't the best ones. I think the Archon should be trying to take it out. Oh, and he's... Yeah, you see the Immortal is not even taking damage from the Biles right there. Weapon on the high ground, so there will be some more pressure on the main base. And the Immortal's actually going to the front. The Zealots trying to do their best. The Queen going down there. Weapon coming in from the high ground. And the force field's really being kind of good here. And the DasDuelon, again, is pretty much under pressure. His army supply looks pretty decent at the moment, to be honest. But will he be able to deal with the Immortals? That's the big question here. And I think the answer might be no. The workers are trying to do their part, but will it be this defense? There's some more weapons coming in for Ashbringer. He still has 2 Immortals standing. Some more sentries are there. Force fields, yeah, at least trying to do something with the force fields here. They're not the best, but they're not the worst. So let's see what he can do. Can he defend this one finally? War Prism will pick up the Immortals, and the Immortal, yeah, micro is going to start there. Second base goes down. Third one actually finished right there at the location on the left hand side, but actually that's not going to matter that much, I guess. DasDuelon down to 16 workers, still having the better army supply, but I mean, even if he stays in the game, this will just be a delay of the loss, I guess. Because I actually can't imagine that Ashbringer is giving this away. I'll just put out 10 euro to my next, let's say, Community Cup instantly as prize money if DasDuelon is going to bring this back. Yeah, and there we go. GG being called. And Ashbringer takes the first point for Advent. Okay guys, welcome back to the second game of this clan war. We're here with the Round of 8 Semi-Pro League Alpha SC2 Team League. Bottom right hand corner, representing Dark Oath right here down the map. Seracis as the tier Protoss, and his opponent also being a Protoss, taking purple color, representing Advent in the top left. His name is FroZy, and here we go with the PvP. So let's see how much of the same stuff is going to be happening here. And yeah, seems like we have the first difference here. I mean, obviously double gateway opening will be the case for the PvP here, but we have 2 adapts for Seracis, and we have a stalker and a sentry on FroZy's side of things. And yeah, the good old block to not have your opponent being able to go for the expansion that early. And yeah, you can hear I'm actually trying to speak kind of with a low volume, so I can actually get through this because it's really tough here. Okay, probe will go down, I guess. Yeah, there it is. So but at the same time, it's a scout of having 2 adepts there. And Seracis, oh boy, double gateway in the middle of the map. Is that what you're going to try and go for? Actually, is it? Okay, it seems like FroZy is kind of expecting some sort of Stargate tech here. Robot facility is his choice so far. And this is not going to scout the proxy. Not at all. He's going to go across the map. He will see a probe that is actually hovering to build an nexus. And that's it, but yeah, will it actually be enough here? And also, what else will he see? It's just gateways here, and he also sees a shield battery in the middle line. And adepts are moving out. So what's he going to scout from here on out? It's an adept going over, and I think with this one, I mean, did he see the... He did see the Twilight Council, so with seeing the adept moving out, this could already be some sort of a big tell, and FroZy actually still going for the Nexus here. So let's see how that is going to work out. I mean, we have 5 stalkers, and where's the sentry? Actually 3 sentries in the mineral line. Yeah, it looks like this could be some sort of a rough time here for Seracis soon. Because, I mean, he might get the Nexus cancel here. Or maybe he might actually have it finishing, but still, at what cost, guy? I mean, is this worth investing that many adepts? And he's actually shading forward the stalkers. Oh boy, the stalkers were outside of the base. He's taken out 2 of those, but still, the force field really doing a good job catching a lot of these adepts in position here. And therefore, yeah, he can only take down the bottom pylon. But yeah, can he take down more? That's the big question here. His army supply looks kind of okay already, but now we have the first immortal coming out, and that's the thing you want to have actually. The first immortal, the workers going down, and I think workers is the thing you should be focusing on, right? Why is he going back now? I mean, this kind of feels all in-y due to the fact that yeah, there's a nexus over here, there's nothing back here. But yeah, he's going back home. Also, he did not take out the shield battery, which is incredibly bad, I feel, for Seracis here. I mean, he could just shade in, but will he? Yes, he will, and this might be the final move to go for. Two Stalkers being surrounded. The Adept's actually doing some good work here. Another Stalker going down. Actually, two might be going down kind of soon, but we have the Shield Battery doing its job. Second Immortal is out as well. So I think this was some sort of an all-in move there for Seracis. And yeah, is he how long is he going to play this out? I guess that's the big question. Does he want to? Yeah, he's trying to kill some more workers. But how many more will he get? And worker production also, there's no worker production for him. Not at all. He's not going for the Nexus. This looks like, yeah, there's not much more to do if he loses this one. And with two models there now, I think this is a pretty good stand for FroZy. Yeah, and he cancels the shades, as you can see. But yeah. Oh, went behind Dark Shrine. There we go. I mean, there is a robo, right? There's no observer yet, but there is a robo, and he's smelling it already. Like, what do you do if you're behind and you have no clue how to win this, and you have no expansion, which might not be scouted but still might be, yeah, in his mind. Yeah, Dark Shrine might be one of the ways of winning you this game. Therefore, going for the observer is a pretty good move by FroZy. And also, he's just taking a pretty good spot here, not really committing too much, just waiting at home. And I don't know. All comes down to what is going to happen then. I mean, Adepts, what will they do? Actually, you could have just put a force field on the choke to just part the army in halves and take them out while trying to move away. Also, Seracis, yeah. He's not going to plan anything over there. Not at all. Okay. Pylon's still there, and there's no way to go up into the main base. DTs are being hidden back there, but yeah, since we have the observer out, I mean, Seracis might not know for sure, but still putting Archons into play might actually be better, and that's what he's doing right now. He's also going for some sentries, which I kind of like, because he's the one who can break force fields, and with this he could potentially try and bring Immortals away from the position where he's in, and maybe actually take out something while the Immortals were not able to shoot anywhere. But still, yeah, will it be it? And you can see the work is actually being transferred over to the second base with the War Prison, because he really doesn't want to open the pylon wall there, because yeah, it's too risky, I guess. Let's see, is he actually moving in? Oh, these were nice force fields, I feel. And he actually lets the shades finish. I'm not sure if that was the best move here, but overall, I think it doesn't really matter in the end anyways. You can see FroZy is having a pretty strong position here. The War Prism helping all his units. Also the Immortals is standing right there, 3 of them. And it looks like all the army of Seracis is going down one after the other. And 3 more Adepts coming in there. And they're shading forwards right into the army. GG being called by Seracis, and FroZy therefore takes the second point for Advent. And here we go with our third game in this clan war between Dark Oath and Advent. We have our player in the bottom right hand corner. He's representing Dark Oath. Here we go with Nikopol as the yellow Zerg. And as you can see, hatchery, gas pool, right there, standard opening. And on the other side, there we go, with the pool already being about to finish. And the player right here, obviously representing the other team, which is going to be Advent. And his team also is up 2 maps, which means match point for him. It's Koreshok. Or maybe Koreshok? I don't know. I actually don't know. I just pronounced it Koreshok due to the fact that it's a Russian team, and somehow, oh boy, someone is doing some construction work in the neighbor flat, I guess. I don't know if you heard it. But yeah, due to the fact that it's a Russian team, and I think Koreshok is sounds more Russian to me, stereotypical, than Koreshok would do. But obviously, he would be able to use English pronunciation there, I guess. But yeah, let's see. Zergling's arriving already for Koreshok right there. But yeah, we have the defense up and running as well. Binding Nest is going to be there as well. Workers are helping, defending this, and therefore, yeah, what was lost here? Actually, nothing was lost for Nikopol. That's kind of impressive here. Oh, he almost lost this Overlord, but looks like it's going to be fine. Binding Nest coming up for Koreshok right there, as we have Zergling Speed also about to finish. Wow, and I think it will actually be a lot of fun listening listening to the replay and editing it for YouTube, man. Just hearing how I sound will be ridiculous. So yeah, let's see. Zergling doesn't really do anything. And actually, I think you can hear it, right, in the background? It's ridiculous how loud it is. But yeah, let's see. Zergling's taking the third base, but yeah, still. They're slow, but there are just too many, I guess. I don't think this third base has no problems of being down, up and running sooner or later. Also, Nikopol going for the ro8 already. Well, we just have Koreshok going for the second base, for the third base. So it's a lot later, like 9 out of 7. We have, yeah, it's like more than half a minute later. And in the ZVZ, that actually is a lot. Okay, let's take a look at the Zerglings going in. But the number is not high enough, so actually we will just go out again. So yeah, what else do we see here? Some Queen, Zergling Binding, and the first roach is on the way for Nikopol. ro8 has just been started by Koreshok, so he will be kind of late, but the thing that is going in his favor seems to be the tech here. +1 is on the way already. And yeah, I mean, everything has been scouted by the Overlord right there, and Nikopol knows about that as well. And yeah, he's just going for the third base straight. And I think there's a pretty good shot of actually taking that one down. Because yeah, ro8 just finishes now, and how many bindings were that? Okay, 2, but I think it was way more, right? It feels like Koreshok was just losing way too much here. So let's see, choke point. Yeah, at least the Zerglings can't go through, but now they do. So here we go. It seems like Nikopol just has the right amount of units, the right units right there. GG has been called right here by Koreshok, and Nikopol forces the 4th game in this series. So we're in year 0 for this 4th game. In the top right hand corner, his team still has the match point right there, 2-1 lead. This is for Advent, the CraZyPinGuiN. And he is going for the hatchery first, gas and pool build, against the Terran player on the other side of the map. He's representing Dark Oath, and his name is Varys. And yeah, let's see if you can survive until the new series start, right? The new what is it called? Season, the new season. If we can start. I think he has to survive until, like, what is it? 25th of April? Or whatever. So I guess he can't lose this game, right? Let's just see. Yeah, Reaper is on the way over to the other side. We have another barracks on the way, actually. Let's just zoom out a bit because it looks kind of weird to be so close to Reapers. Okay, so there's a Marine. Will not get the Overlord, I guess. Other than that, wait. Okay, there it was. Was just wondering where's the second barracks going down there? Okay. So the queen from the low ground didn't want to kill this one, I guess. Otherwise it would be possible. Okay, so Hellions will be there. That's not a big surprise, I guess. We also have another tech lab over here, another reactor over there for the barracks, and a tech lab with the barracks next to the one in the middle. And then, let's see, the Reaper is still surviving here, but then it's over. Okay, first roaches pop as well. So, will this be a push? It kind of looks like, because, yeah, why would you go for that many units if you're not planning for pushing into this? And the bunker comes up right away. So Varys kind of, yeah, it feels like he knows what's coming. But will the tank be there in time? Will one tank be enough? Will there be roaches being warped to Ravagers before they actually attack? Questions over questions, guys. The first tank is there. We have at least one bunker. Second one is about to finish as well. We have 4 more Marines waiting for this one to happen, but we have a lot of Ravagers, so let's see if that's actually going to be enough. CraZyPinGuiN, he wants to take this series right here for his team. The tank is taken out by Biles, but will it be enough? We have all the workers trying to defend the bunkers as good as possible. Yes, we have some Biles running down. He's trying to dodge them. We have the bunker still surviving here, but is it going to be enough? The army supply still looks pretty good for CraZyPinGuiN. We have workers falling left and right still. It's going to be enough for Varys, and this one is not going to be it, and the GG has been called pretty much instantly after this push failing. So Varys, he defends and he forces the ace match for Dark Oath. Well, here we go with the ace match for this series. We're on Port Alexander, spawning the top left hand corner. Here we go with our red Zerg for Dark Oath, DasDuelon. And over in the bottom right hand corner, the Teal Protoss player representing Advent. It's Ashbringer. And we had this game before. It was the first game of this clan war as well. So let's see if it will come to another end, or if Ashbringer will be the one winning again. Yeah, Nexus is on the way. Cybercore. No surprises here. Yeah, piling goes down. Back here, it's 2 queens starting. Everything's going according to plan. Okay, so Stargate it is this time. So we have a switch in terms of strategy for Ashbringer. On the other side, DasDuelon going for the 3rd base. Pretty much as expected, I guess. So let's see what the reactions will be right here. Let's just follow the adept for now. Okay. Yeah. And on the other side, we have a Zergling trying to get in and get the full scout. But will he? What will he see, guys? He will see everything. Yeah, and there's no Oracle beforehand. It's just the Phoenix first. Then let's see, will there be an Oracle afterwards? Will there be 2 Oracles? Will it be just Phoenix? We never know, guys. And actually the Zergling is not attacked. Okay. The adept was just too slow. So, Oracle after Phoenix, that's what he's choosing here. DasDuelon trying to get in, trying to get a glimpse of how the situation is at the second base to know where the money is going to be invested for Ashbringer right here. And yeah, back at home. Third base has finished. We have at least one spore on the way in the main base. And I guess we're going to see at least one more somewhere else. And now, wait, we have an Oracle, Phoenix, Oracle, and then another Phoenix. And yeah, he's going to go on with Phoenix, that's interesting. So yeah, Queen will be lifted, I guess. Oracle will try and get some kills, but the... Wait, what? 2 kills? And the Phoenix goes down as well? That felt kinda sloppy, to be honest. And maybe Ashbringer is showing some nerfs here. Okay, so the Overlord is going to get in. And yeah. He just wants to see what's going on in the main base. I mean, we have 3 Phoenix right there. So it will not be that big of a deal here. A Zergling scouted the third base, so it's... Yeah, he knows that it's there. And DasDuelon actually has an okay position here. Oh boy, he's going for 7 spores. Is that what you call a good or an overreaction? That's the big question here. Also, he has a lot of queens. So let's see how that is going to play out in the end for him. I'm just going to follow the Phoenix for now and see what they're going to do while we have 2 robotics on the way. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, you can't really go in with those. I mean, he either needs way more or he needs to switch the units that he's building. Okay, third base though for Ashbringer is about to be finished. And since it was scouted by the Zergling, right? Yeah, it was scouted by a Zergling before. I think sooner or later we should see the 4th base, and that is what might be the case here on the left hand side, and there we go. Yeah, first Hydra is also coming out, and on the other side, what looks like an unusual choice to me, it's a Void Ray, guys. And he's going for Immortals as well, +1 on the way. Robotics Bay coming out as well. But Robotics Bay for Colossus or for Disruptors or just for upgrades, which then would be the Observer upgrade, which is kind of unlikely. So let's actually see if we can see extended thermal lens or if we were going to see something else. Okay, Ashbringer actually gets 1 kill there. But yeah, Hydras are coming out, and can he catch some of those? Oh boy, that felt good if you were DasDuelon, right? Catching 2 of those units for free. Also getting one of them pretty low as well. Which, yeah, more or less makes the Phoenix actually unusable. Because you can't fly in and kill something, maybe a probe or something. But even then you need to be very careful due to the fact that we have a lot of spore crawlers there. And yeah, back at home, 2 Colossus on the way for Ashbringer, as well as the extended thermal lens. +1 is about to finish, and we have Blink coming up as well. So he's really taking up here. While DasDuelon, has the 4th base, has some Hydras, is going for the Spire now, is going for the Hive Tech, is going for some pretty decent creep spread, I would say. And adding another Evo Chamber. So yeah, +2 immediately started by Ashbringer, so he really doesn't want to fall behind in that regard or lose time in that point. Okay, Phoenix, yeah, I don't know. Maybe trying to scout for some Overlord that might be coming in or something. But, I mean, we have 3 Colossus already. That's kind of nice for Ashbringer at least. The question is what kind of army will be standing against that, and we have some Zerglings being taken out, but still, a lot of Hydras will be there, and also we have Corruptors on the way. But I think we need some more meat shield for DasDuelon if he really wants to get into this fight. And what could be the meat shield? Either with the Great Spire that is building right there, it could be Broodlings from Broodlords obviously, or it could be roaches, if he even has a roach roaring. Nope, he does not, so that might not be the case then. Because yeah, the Protoss Ball now, it becomes stronger and stronger. But the question is, when will it be at its final form? What will be the composition? I mean, he was going up to 4 Colossus, but after that he was starting to build the models from the Robos, so he's not really committing that much. Okay, he's building a 5th Colossus. Still, he cut the Colossus production, and he's now going for an additional Stargate as well. So he's already preparing the transition, I guess, back to air. And yeah, he's pressuring into the 5th base right there of DasDuelon while going for the 4th at the top right hand corner himself. And there we go with the Hydras trying to connect, but where actually is everything? Where are the Corruptors dealing with the Colossus? It seems like DasDuelon was... yeah, he doesn't really have any Corruptors to be honest, but everything seems to be taken out here. Ashbringer might lose a lot of stuff while being on his way home. The 2 Corruptors, are they trying to do something actually? Broodlings will not do anything else. Corruptors, yeah, they're just following this one. Blink forward, but 1 Colossus will go down. 1 Colossus for 1 Corruptor, that's a trade I would take all day long, guys. Yeah, and creep was forced back just a bit by the Protoss player. Nevertheless, this base still stands. Also, he's taking the 5th one. Oh, it was false positioned, I guess. And he's going in with the Baning drop. So what is he going to achieve with it? Let's just take a look at this. Overlord making its way in. We have a cannon there, but it might not be enough. Yeah, actually this move around. Yeah, didn't really work out that well, but DasDuelon is also, he's just moving out. He has a lot of Hydras right there, and also some Broodlords. So with the Broodlings, now let's see how that is going to work out here. Yeah, and he's running straight into the main base. And he's... actually, what is he going for? He was aiming for the robotics bay for just a second there. Now trading Zerglings against Zealots. Not sure if that's the wisest decision here. Nevertheless, the Zerglings are just trying to run through everything here and try and get something done, while we might want to take a look at this one. Because we have the Corruptors actually going in, and the Hydras trying to take out as much ground stuff as possible. The Corruptors taking out 1 Colossus already. Yeah, the Stasis Ward didn't really do that much. And DasDuelon still being at an okay position, I feel. 54, 66 Zerglings actually being done, or being made now. While we have +3 melee attack for the Zerg also coming in. Looks like, yeah, it looks, at least looks like DasDuelon has a way better position than in the first game of the series where he lost. So therefore, yeah, it's still possible. Oh boy. I mean, as soon as he sees the army stepping on creep, I think he's just going to send in like 50 Zerglings to the main base. And yeah, he's actually just attacking here. And the army is moving over, which kind of sacrifices the base to the top right hand corner. The fourth base of Ashbringer. I think there's no chance of holding that one. Second Stargate will be taken out. This base, yeah, no chance, Mr. Ashbringer. You can't hold this. Let's just be. Leave it be, guys. Leave it be. Okay, we have 6 Colossus actually in there. Blink forward for all these Stalkers. Oh boy. So yeah, also Ashbringer lost a lot of workers here in the process of this. And he's down to 33. So I think this push is going to be the final one of the game, and therefore let's try and take a look at this, because let's see if he can hold. One Broodlord's been taken out before the fight even started. We have the Hydras really taking a good care of everything that's going on. I think the Corruptors should be focusing on everything else, and I think Ashbringer, is he actually going to do this? It's just Corruptors against the Colossus left. And everything else is just in production. So we have the sacrifice of that by base, I think. And DasDuelon is just regathering forces. We all know that Ashbringer is down to 27 workers now, so it's a pretty bad situation. Also, we see him losing some more right now. So it's just about to hold. If DasDuelon can hold, he's going to win the game. If he can't, yeah, that might be the game. DasDuelon actually having a bank of 3k. But can he do something with it? I mean, he needs something against the Colossus. It looks so ridiculous how they can just shrek through everything here. Oh boy. Okay, DasDuelon has invested his whole bank. We have some more Broodlords on the way, we have some Corruptors on the way. So I think there still is a chance of him beating this one, especially since he has the higher army count. But don't want to lose your units like you do right there, one by one. That's not how you want to use your army right there. Okay, Broodlord's coming in from the bottom now. But will it be enough, guys? We have some Stalkers right there. We have the Corruptors going for the Colossus. And it seems like Ashbringer now dropping in supply finally, when DasDuelon was just trying to gather all of his forces. We have all these Protoss units going down one by one. We have Ashbringer down to 9 probes actually, and down to 4 army supply. And I think there we go. Good luck next game is what Ashbringer says. And DasDuelon actually, after being down to 0, we have DasDuelon being the 3rd player taking the map right here for Dark Oath, and therefore bringing the victory to his team.